So, depression is something that I've struggled with for most of my life. Pretty much as early as I have a whole lot of memories. Maybe not quite, you know, maybe not like in elementary school, but pretty much since middle school. So, like, since I was 12, maybe, I have memories of feeling depressed. I was bullied pretty heavily in middle school, you know, typical middle school bullies, girls that just hated me and were mean and cliquey and popular, and I was not. And then the guys in my grade also bullied me pretty intensely. And I remember feeling just hopeless, and like I didn't know what the feeling was. I didn't know that I was depressed. I didn't really understand what that was or what it looked like. But I can look back now and definitely say that I was depressed, and it just kind of took over very quickly in my life. Yeah. So all of middle school I kind of experienced depression. Wasn't very happy with look at other people and be like, why are they happier than me? What do they have that I don't? You know, why can't I laugh and smile and find joy in simple things like all of the people around me? And then fast forward to high school, I took a psychology class, which is ultimately where I discovered that I was experiencing depression. We learned about all sorts of mental illnesses, and depression was one of them that it kind of like a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, oh, holy crap, that's exactly what I've been feeling for 5 years or 6 years or whatever. And, you know, that was kind of, it was my senior year of high school, and that was kind of where the process of healing and getting better kind of began. So, you know, I was pretty proactive about it. I sat my mom down and said, I want to see a therapist. I feel like I could use someone to talk to. I want to see someone, a professional, and here's, you know, we found someone together, and I started going to her, and to this day, she's still the same therapist that I will see if I do see a therapist. I don't see her very often anymore because I moved to the other side of the state, and she's still over there, but it's been now 7 years since I started seeing her, I think. Maybe a little less than that, and I started seeing her and immediately felt better. Immediately felt like, wow, someone gets it. Someone knows what I'm going through and understands and is on my side and can actually help me navigate all my thoughts and feelings and figure out how to kind of take control again. Being depressed is not something that anyone should be ashamed of. I think it's a very common, way more common than it's ever talked about. It's very common, and it's pretty normal, I'd say, for people to experience it at some point in their life, if not more consistently than that. I mean, we're only human, and life is not easy. So, you know, whether it's depression you're experiencing, or anxiety, or some sort of mental illness, it's normal, and there's hope. I mean, I'm sitting here today, I am 24 years old, and I can say now with confidence that I no longer struggle with depression regularly. And now, even when I do feel depressed, it's not like the end of the world. It's, it's like a day of like, yeah, I feel kind of depressed today, but I know that tomorrow will be better, and it always is. It's something that I've learned to kind of accept and like navigate in my life. You gotta kind of find what works for you. So, I kind of wanted to tell this story a little bit for you guys so that if any of you are struggling with depression or anxiety or any sort of mental illness or just stress or a hard time in your life, just know that you're not alone. And it's really easy to feel alone, but you're not. I am more than happy to make more videos on this subject, and I plan on it. I've been actually wanting to make this video for months and months. Just didn't really know how to go about it. So, you should not blame yourself. You should not feel guilty for feeling the way you do. Don't be hard on yourself, because that's just going to make it worse. And, give yourself the love and support that you need. It's okay to be, it's okay to have bad days and to be weak. Like, on a day off, if you need to sleep in all day and like have a day to just sit on the couch and veg and watch TV and eat junk food, like, that's okay. Just don't make that your usual. Know that it's okay to have days like that, but it's not okay to live your whole life like that. And you are in charge of your own happiness. And so if you're noticing that something's wrong, like, take charge. If you don't know what resources there are out there for you, then ask. Ask me. Leave a comment down below if you need help and want advice, or have specific questions about mental illness and everything that kind of goes into it. Like, let me know, and I'm more than happy to talk one-on-one with people. I'm more than happy to make more videos about it. Like I've said, I've dealt with depression for over 10 years now, and so I kind of feel like I have some experience and knowledge that I would love to share with people struggling. So if you have questions, if you have comments, leave them down below. I'm happy to help. I want this video to kind of help people, and I want to be able to make an impact in people's lives. So that's kind of where I'm at. So yeah, you're not alone. You're loved. You're important. And yeah.